kind of sitting on the bed. I had bought HDMI splitter cables so I could split the switch between my laptop and my TV, but I need a third HDMI cable, which I don't have at the moment, and I'm too lazy to run to the store to get one right now. So I'm trying to play this while staring at everything off my computer screen, so my game screen's like that big. And I can't seem to get the audio mix for the game to play. I've looked at various solutions online. I've spent about the past 2 hours on it, and nothing is working. But I figured, screw it, I'm gonna try and stream anyway. And of course, so now I've got like the laptop sitting directly at me. It's been intense, and not in a good way. But we're gonna try and do this. Figured play some Bubble Bobble. I can kind of play this without having to see the screen all maximized for myself. I don't know. So yeah, streaming in I think the screen is smaller than like one of my like my handheld emulator. I think I'm looking at something smaller than that. So it is certainly interesting. So finally did get Bubble Bobble for friends. Been waiting to stream it with other people though. And so that is why I've not played this yet, and I figured if I'm going to play Bubble Bobble, I might as well just go ahead and play the original since it is on the game as well. I'm taking every bit of willpower I have not to just play the new game. I am hurrying up, game. Don't tell me. That I could see. I could see it telling me to hurry up. I can't make out the letters to spell extend, though. It's alright. But I've had a lot of people ask me when I was going to stream again. Oh boy, I've got the speedy shots. And I didn't know because things have been crazy busy around here. So I didn't have a good option. I was going to do it last weekend and it just ended up not materializing. Mostly because somebody got into a bag of candy corn. And I spent pretty much all day Saturday playing Puppy Peak. That was not the best weekend. I'll have to go down to the beach. Oh, there's more guys. Oh, crap. Oh, I got him. Oh, man. It just feels weird playing this without the music going, you know? I mean, we all know the Bubble Bobble tune. Watching this, I'm sure you could hear it. But it's just weird. And I'm not sure if I'm even going to be able to fix that if next time I stream this. So I'm just going to use my old equipment and go back to downscaling it. That is entirely possible. I don't know. And I'm hoping my new microphone is working out good. It was working good in the first couple streams I did. Then I was playing around with the settings, and it got all out of whack. According to my audio bars, it's working. But whether it is or it is not, I won't be able to tell until I watch the replay. So hopefully my audio is good, because the last time it was really quiet. Here we go, and pop. Would you believe, for as much as I play this game, I've never beaten it. And part of it has just been this desire, like, if I'm going to try and beat it, I got to do it with two people. If you're going to beat Bubble Bobble, you're going to do it with two people, so you get the proper happy ending, not the bullshit, you beat the game, but you got to do it with two people, fuck you ending. I just died, didn't I? That's great. Everything's so tiny on the screen, I can't even tell if I died or not. That's okay. Given that I'm moving slower and the shots are slower, I'm going to go with yes, I did in fact die. I'm sure like the last couple people who wanted me to stream with Max, like, oh, we wanted you to do Crocs World again. Yeah, I'm sure you did want me to do Crocs World again. Oh, come here. Stick it. I think it's great that they call that character a stoner, because it pushes a big stone around. That is a word that means something very differently in the world of this game versus real life. You know? I used to play Puzzle Bobble 4, and he'd make this weird, like, wailing noise. And then my sister would refer to him as the horny druid, because it sounded like he was getting off, and he looks like a druid. And then we'd always have matches where we'd each pick him as our character just to hear him just making that weird moaning noise constantly. It was hilarious. It's especially hilarious if you're drunk. Ah, hello, one-up woman. Can you actually hear me? Because I'm testing new equipment out, and I'm not sure how the audio levels are. So let me know. I know the game has no sound, but there's not a whole lot I seem to be able to do about that. Oh, no. Okay, here come these guys. I've also been playing a lot of Dark Souls this week. I got a good deal on Dark Souls Remastered. I'm playing through that, but I get so grind happy with those games. I think that's why I never completed Bloodborne as much as I enjoyed it. But yeah, and I'll just get grind happy, and I'll just sit there. I'll go into the stupor. I don't think I could stream that. It would not be interesting. Just be like me staring at the screen, like killing the same enemy over and over for an hour. You can hear me good. I have to read this other comment you made too in a minute. Look, oh crap! Can't kill that guy. Like, YouTube does not seem to want me to know when you comment on my videos or reply to comments I've made on your videos. But you're the only one that does. Well, no, you're not the only one that does that for. Actually, it's been having a problem lately, where it would seem like I'm just not receiving like notifications to comments on my videos, and it's a tad bit annoying. Let's see what we got going on. I almost made it to your quick test stream, but I was like 2 seconds off. I know it was a test, but I still tried to make it. You didn't miss anything, and then I had to reset things, and hopefully things are better now. William Armstrong, hello and welcome. Playing some Bubble Bobble today. This is my favorite game of like all time. Oh, am I like just dead? I think I'm dead. I think I need to continue. Where am I? Well, this is certainly an interesting predicament. I seem to not exist. And because I can't read what's going on, well, this certainly made the game less fun, but far more interesting. My controller just kind of up and die on me? It did not. No, go back. Go back. Well. Yes, okay. The controller is working. My character just doesn't seem to want to appear back in the game. That's okay, because I can just start over. That doesn't hurt me any. Don't forget to smack the like button. This is probably not going to be one of my more likable videos. It won't be as bad as the Star Trek 5-year mission video. Ooh. That was a bad one. Well, now you're going to tell me I got a game over. Okay, after I restart. Okay, back on our fantastic journey, right, Thor? I let Thor play, but he doesn't have any thumbs. So that makes a difference. So, pro Bubble Bobble tip for anybody. In this first level, if you just spam all these bubbles and pop all the guys at once, all these bubbles you spammed up will turn into cherries. And if you do it right, you can get yourself a nice extra life on the first board. For some reason, the Master System version of the game doesn't have that. But I believe the NES version did, so, It's not in every version, but I say go for it anyway. That's my one pro tip from a guy who's never beat the game that he's played the most of. Well, that's an embarrassing thing to have to admit, but it's all right. It's gonna happen. Like when I had the arcade machine, there were so many weekends I would sit down with one of my friends, like, all right, man, we're gonna play through Bubble Bobble today because I've got the thing set up for unlimited free play, And, you know, we played for like an hour and you get like halfway through the game, it was like, okay, now I need something to drink, but I'm on an arcade machine. I can't pause it. You know, you try and take turns, run to the kitchen to grab something to drink while the other person watches the other guy's back, and it never panned out. And it's hard to believe I had this as an arcade cabinet, and I still haven't beat it. And that would have been like the most ideal and probably easiest way to go about that. Well, this might be easy now too because it has unlimited free play as well. Unless your character just vanishes like mine did in the last go. So 1UP, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you. I haven't seen a lot of streams lately. It seems like I'm not getting notifications, or when I do, it's like after the stream. I saw like Megadan did one the other night, and it like told me like an hour after it ended. Though admittedly, I've been pretty busy at work, so there hasn't been a whole lot of time to watch streams. That's like my prime time watching a stream is when I'm at work. Round 5. You know, I think the furthest I've ever made it in this is maybe round 35, 36. You know, out of 200. I actually really suck at this game, believe it or not. But it's never deterred me. Like, it's got that song that just plays on a loop, and I'm terrible at it. And I just keep going with the Energizer Bubble Dragon. I downloaded some game that was for sale on the PlayStation store today. It was like, or not PlayStation, the Nintendo, the eShop. It was like on sale for like 99 cents, but it has this like dragon character that looks like one of the dragons in this game. For that reason and that reason alone, I was like, yep, I gotta buy this one. And it's only like 99 cents, so if it sucks, I'm not really out anything. Oh, I died again. Wow. This does not work out too well for how I'm trying to play this. So there's a knockoff game called Snow Brothers. It's kind of the same principle, but you're like these snowmen, and you're trapping the monsters in like snowballs, and you can kick the snowball and it bounce around the level. And like I said, like scrolling down, the game would scroll up because you were going up a mountain instead of down into a cave. That was like their big distinction. But anyway, I had Snow Brothers on the NES. It's like one of my most prized possessions. And that was a game me and my nephew played all the time as kids. I saw you through the window at work. Big window, wouldn't be hard to do. Usually about the only person in there. Oh, crap. I need this. So, me and my nephew play Snow Brothers all the time. When we first started YouTube, and we were going to do a channel together, it was going to be all like co-op games. And the two games we played the most were Snow Brothers and Master Chew and the Drunken Who, of all things. We had like scripts penned out for that and everything, and it never happened. And I actually rewrote the scripts to do them by myself, and then I started doing my videos, and I realized I really hate working off the scripts, so I just never did those videos. Now I don't do game videos anymore, so those are never going to come to the light of day. But yeah, Snow Brothers was another one that was really cool. And my nephew used to joke that since I've got the dragon from Bubble Bobble tattooed on my one arm, he's like, you should get the snowman from Snow Brothers on the other arm. But my thing with that was that they were kind of just really lame, generic-looking snowmen. So I was like, yeah, if I did that, I'd have to get them changed. They'd be like all like buff and muscular looking, like Arnold Schwarzenegger as a snowman. That'd be a cool-ass movie. They should remake Jack Frost with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And it doesn't matter if it's the horror film Jack Frost or that awful Michael Keaton one. Like, I'll take either. Arnold Schwarzenegger as a giant killer snowman. Yeah, no, I want to see that. See, that I didn't even know I got the potion to get the lightning. That's how, like, at a disadvantage. I'm surprised I can get to, like, five levels at this point. I don't even know what's going on. So Snow Brothers, though, is a game that's, like, crazy expensive if you want a physical copy of the NES game. And the funny thing is, when I got that, I was looking for it. My mother took me to, it was Funko Land at the time. And they had a copy. And the guy was like, yeah, it's $30. And I was like, I had $30. That was like right after my nephew was born, so I was like 12. Getting my like $2 a month or $2 a week allowance or whatever. And it was funny because it was like $30 for a Nintendo game in like 1996. Like, that's crazy. And so I ended up picking up like Double Dragon 1 and 2, which those together costed me like less than $10 at the time. And we go home, and I grab my games out of the bag, so we stuffed it at the field store, so we just threw everything in the bag. And I'm going back to my room. I was going to try Double Dragon and Double Dragon 2 out. And my mom's like, hey, you forgot one of your games. I was like, no, I got both of them. She goes, no, here you go. And she like reaches in her purse and hands me Snow Brothers. She had like bought it while I was looking around the store for other stuff. Didn't say anything to me. So yeah, that's like one of my most prized gaming possessions. And it's like, I having so many money problems early in the year without not getting unemployment and not working. And I've had a few people like, well, you could sell that copy of Snow Brothers. Like, no, I can't. It's never going to happen. Like, I will be buried with that thing. Ugh. All right, we'll go one more round, I think, and then we're gonna call it good. This is probably the least interesting stream I've ever done, mostly because I can't even really see the game. So I will have to go out and get another HDMI cord at some point. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to figure out this issue with the game audio not working. I found like 20 different solutions on. Can I get speedy shots on? That's cool. Never had that happen on the first stage. Look, as far as the game audio goes, I got no idea. All my other equipment is in Iowa, so I probably will just use the older way I was doing it when I go stream out there. That's going to be a while, though, before I go again, so we will see. Wanted to get this set up with the HDMI cables to play this game, Tesla versus Lovecraft, but it's a top-down twin-stick shooter, and it was like, if I have to downscale everything into RCA, it's not going to be visible. Snow Brothers was awesome. You should check it out. There was a Snow Brothers 2. It was an arcade-only title. I've never played that one. But Snow Brothers is way shorter than Bubble Bobble. It's not like 50 levels. Wow, I totally went off track. So I was going to say, when me and my nephew were getting ready to do our videos, we were going to try and show all the games. So we played through Snow Brothers, and he's freaking out because he's like, this is like, what did he say? He said it was like ending a chapter in his life or something. And he's like, you don't seem as excited as I am, but she's like pumped. He's like walking around there, like, we gotta go do something now. I'm so pumped. Maybe go to the gym or something. And I'm just laughing. He's like, why aren't you as excited as me? And I'm like, oh man, I beat this game when we were kids. And he says, what do you mean you beat this game when we were kids? I said, yeah, I beat it a couple times. And he's like, I don't remember beating it. I'm like, no, you were asleep. It was like 10, 11 o'clock at night, but I beat it by myself. He was so mad. He didn't know that. He thought I'd never beat it either. And it's the same thing with Master Chew and the Drunken Who. That was one I never beat as a kid, but I found myself able to beat the game when we were trying to get ready to get footage of it. But then when we played together, I couldn't do it because the last stage is set up weird. It was just way easier to do on my own than with a second player. So yeah, those videos never came about. And we both discovered that as much as we liked Master Chew and the Drunken Who, it was one of those games that was like the more we played as adults, the less fun it seemed to get. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to stop playing this game because eventually I'm not going to like it anymore, and I want to continue that good childhood memory of playing that together. That was funny. My nephew's like 3 years old. He's like, let's play the drunk guy game. My parents are just like, he wants to do what? I had picked up a copy of Mickey Mousecapade for him for Christmas one year. And I hit it. I thought I hit it really good. He's in my room playing with the Nintendo, And my mom goes upstairs, she's like, so your nephew just came up to me and wanted to know if he could play the Mickey Mouse game. And I'm like, that's his Christmas present. You shouldn't even know I have it. She goes, yeah, I tried to tell him that you don't have a Mickey Mouse game, but he was very insistent that you did. And he saw it and wants to show it to me, and I told him to just wait. So I had to go up into my room, get the game, hide it in a new place. And then my nephew came back from whatever he was doing. I think he was in the bathroom or something. And he's like, going through all the games, and he's like, I know there was a Mickey Mouse game in here. And it's like, he looks at me and goes, I want to play your Mickey Mouse game. I saw it. I'm like, no, man, I don't got a Mickey Mouse game. He was so confused, but very much surprised Christmas morning. Okay. See, this game was worth picking up just to have the original Bubble Bobble. I know you can get it from like the Arcade Archives collection for like $5. Let's see, so true, and it catches you off guard because you just know you're going to love it like you used to, but that's not always the case. Oh, I know. Going back and watching like cartoons from your childhood does not always go over, or anything else. I remember loving the old Teddy Ruxpin cartoon. I tried watching that on YouTube. Oh, I don't know how I watched that as a kid. It was the most boring ass thing I've ever seen. But then some stuff holds up even better, like David the Gnome. If you never watched The Adventures of David the Gnome, you got to go check that out. That was a great show. Oh, that was stupid of me. See, man, I've been playing Dark Souls, and like, Dark Souls is hard. Dark Souls isn't hard. Bubble Bobble is hard. This is like as hardcore as it gets. And then it's funny, since I was so used to playing Bloodborne, and Bloodborne has a faster paced combat than Dark Souls. And like my initial response to Dark Souls was like, ooh, I don't know if I like this. But I think we're going to call that good. What was this, about a 20-minute stream? That's alright. Trying to do it on this little tiny screen here. The door's incredibly comfortable. You can be mad because sitting on this beanbag, it all kind of folded up, sitting like this. So I'm going to have to redo the bed. He's not going to be happy. Thank you, One Up, for stopping by. It looks like you're the only one who stuck it out. You're like the only person who could stand me today, I guess. Yeah, Teletubbies was my jam, but I don't know if I'd feel the same today or not. Oh, and I think that was one I used to watch with my nephew, and then we used to watch one that was like Pocket Dragon Adventures. That was pretty cool, but I don't know if it was kind of like the Smurfs, but they were dragons. Alright, me and Thor are going to get out of here. Thanks for stopping by, checking this out, and we will see you next time. Hopefully we can get this audio thing worked out. No, One Up, you are awesome. Take care of yourself. Have a fantastic Thursday? Your Thursday, my Friday? See, working nights confuses you, because to me it's Friday, but to the rest of the world it's Thursday. Have a great